to start of day 19, just a bit of an update on the competition side of things. So, you know, we're not in the competition, but anyway, we got handicapped to a later start position, and then we fell behind on our positions, which is like, oh great, you know, that's technically where we're probably supposed to be, but we've gone back up again now, so we're 8th overall and 5th in class, so fairly really impressed with ourselves. But I think some of that's just because we're just as I said before, we're just things. Anyhow, so there is a jostling for position at the beginning of the there's Mike and Andy, there is Patrick and Lorenz, and there is Faith and Richard. So Faith and Richard have managed to get back some of their positioning that they lost when Faith had a navigational error, and so they're back in there, and I think I'd be surprised if they don't finish in the top 3. So we're letting all of those 3 cars go in front of us, so that we can, so they can have good chance at the speed sections. The other day, there is this regulation that means that if you if you've got an earlier start time, you can push through on these sporting regulations and get in earlier. And car 3 came in and tried to push in the other day, and I just said to them, you've got to let these fast cars go. We've let all of them in front of us, even though technically we get to be behind, but you've got to let them go. And he was, but it's regulations, and I'm like, oh, okay, fine. So anyway, as I said, Dave put him in at the same time as Patrick, who left him for dust, but as a result, everybody else still caught him up. But he did pull over, so, you know, eventually in a place that was safe. So there is a car on the rally that seems to have problems with people being in front of him, and but then yesterday he was in front of someone else, so including us, so holding us up. So, you know, it's that aspect of it that I just don't like. But anyway, more than happy to be supporting these 3 people at the front of the rally. They're all great people. They're all great sports. They're all generous, and they all represent the spirit of the rally. In fact, when Mike and Andy go past us in their Bentley, it's like they're just sailing past. It's just, the car is certainly quite lovely. Oh, what's that sound, Eleanor? Why is Eleanor suddenly making a sound like that? Better go.